Appleby insists what they do in the offshore world is legitimate, but the Paradise Papers reveal they were prepared to bend the rules in some very dubious deals, including one to exploit the legacy of Australian rock star Michael Hutchence. The INXS frontman was a superstar.
Michael was kind of a unique, and that's why people are still interested. He had a presence on stage that was kind of unsurpassed. He was incredibly sexual and beautiful to watch. Great performer and a sort of a really gentle kind of soul, and it's unfortunate that it gets trashed.
As his success grew, Michael Hutchence wanted to move most of his wealth offshore to avoid tax. A lawyer became his trustee and advisor, an elusive man called Colin Diamond.
With regards to Colin, I haven't trusted the guy from the beginning. He's never ever come forward and tried to explain to our family, telling each one separately, Michael would have wanted you to be looked after, those words. And it's just to keep us all quiet, and then he disappears, and that's, you know, with everything.
Oh, there's a mistake.
Colin Diamond set up an offshore trust to hold Hutchence' music rights. The trust was called Chardonnay Investments. It's been bitterly contested for 2 decades, according to Michael's brother, Rhett.
Chardonnay, to my understanding, is the Michael Hutchence Discretionary Trust, which was made in 1992, and it's supposed to be a carrier for Michael's royalties. And the copy of the trust that I have shows my father being a beneficiary. However, it seems as though Colin has taken any of the Hutchence names off the list and replaced it with his.
Diamond argued he had to protect Michael's money from the demands of his dysfunctional family and friends, especially after Hutchence' daughter, Tiger Lily, was born. Michael Hutchence died suddenly and tragically in 1997.
At the age of 37, Michael Kelland Hutchence, a huge talent on the world and Australian music scene, tragically taken from his colleagues and from his family.
Hutchence hanged himself with his own belt on the back of a hotel door in Sydney. The ugly battle over his estate began almost immediately.
Two days after Michael died, Colin Diamond went into the Rose Bay police station, acting as Michael's attorney, and took hold of all of Michael's possessions that he had with him in Australia. He kindly left the belt that Michael used for my father to pick up. My father was, when the whole family was completely shocked that he'd actually taken all this stuff. We've never seen any of it. All I've got now is the police inventory showing all of Michael's items on it.
Rhett is still angry that the family got nothing from Hutchence' estate despite a long, costly legal battle.
All the money slowly dwindled to a point where we became pecuniary beneficiaries, meaning that there was nothing left for any of us, for anybody really, for nothing. There was nothing there. It all got chewed up in legal fees. They sold off a lot of his assets even, you know, to do that.
Now, documents leaked from Appleby reveal Colin Diamond is not just claiming to be Hutchence' trustee, but the ultimate beneficial owner of all the Star's remaining assets held in Chardonnay investments. In a leaked email from 2015, Colin Diamond's lawyer tells Appleby,
Chardonnay is controlled by Colin Diamond, and by virtue of him being the ultimate beneficial owner, he controls the assets of Chardonnay. The reason for this is that he was a trusted friend of Michael Hutchence and that he had various family issues.
Rhett Hutchence disputes Diamond's claim to be the ultimate beneficial owner of his brother's rights.
I'm not even sure whether he has the right to have these rights. He's never shown anybody in court. Nobody's challenged him enough to take him to court to show him, for him to show that he has these rights. I don't believe he does. I really don't.
Appleby's lawyers knew Michael Hutchence' estate was disputed, but in December 2015, they agreed to set up a company to allow Diamond to cash in on the 20th anniversary of the rock star's death. The joint venture was called Helipad Plane Limited, and its purpose included the
commercial exploitation of the sound recordings, images, films and related materials embodying the performance of Michael Hutchence.
Diamond's interest was held by Chardonnay Investments. His partner was Ron Creevy, a discharged bankrupt turned tech entrepreneur. One of Creevy's investors was John Ibrahim, the notorious King of the Cross and associate of organised crime. Creevy and Diamond planned to use a new documentary on Hutchence to promote a trove of his unreleased songs and profit from the music rights held by Chardonnay.
How did you get your hands on these 15 songs?
I heard about it some time back, and I've been speaking with the group that has worked with Michael, including Tiger's godfather.
The Channel 7 documentary, The Last Rock Star, was the vehicle for Diamond and Creevy's plan. But Creevy fell out with Diamond and says he walked away with nothing.
Colin was one of the executors of Michael's estate.
Colin Diamond became a star of the show in the role of Tiger Lily's godfather.
Later that year, while on a trip away, Michael wrote this in his diary.
CD, Col Diamond, just want to get home to Paula and carry the baby.
Many of Hutchence' friends and family were stunned to see Diamond revealing the star's intimate possessions left in his room the night he died, even his diary.
Now this is the same diary that they use in the doco. I don't know why they've got why do they have the rights to have these things, to have first access to these things, to show the world these things, when they're not even, that should be part of the estate.
Diamond had claimed the deeply personal items as an executor of Hutchence' will 20 years ago. Now suddenly he was exploiting them, including the last words the singer wrote.
Michael Hutchence didn't leave a suicide note, but in his room, in his distinctive handwriting, police found the lyrics to his last song.
I mean, the night he died, he'd written music, which, we've got the lyrics.
That was left in his hotel room?
That was left in his hotel room. He was writing right up until that evening.
The family stuff. It should have been all delivered over upon Michael's death, but no, he kept it, and he's still got it. None of that stuff has ever been released to the family. It was just another little poke in the guts, basically.
Since Michael Hutchence' death, his rights are estimated to have earned a fortune. It now appears that money went to Colin Diamond to use at his discretion.
Over the past 20 years, it would have to be tens of millions of dollars, without a doubt. Maybe 30, maybe 50, I would think.
never see why.
Channel 7 said it didn't pay Diamond for his cooperation in the documentary, but it did heavily promote the Hutchence songs he will profit from. Colin Diamond did not respond to our approaches. We understand he has made payments over the years to Tiger Lily, but not the full value of her father's rights. The rest of the family got nothing.
I think it's about time we had a platform and told what's been going on, because it's injustice. What has happened is injustice.
Despite recent efforts to make the offshore world more transparent, it is still difficult for the public to know what goes on here. Before we left Bermuda, we approached Appleby with a request for an interview, joined by a number of our colleagues from ICIJ. No one was prepared to talk to us.
We will know that we've been invited in. We're okay to come in.
So unfortunately, there's no one here to talk to you right now. Sure. Thank you for your business cards. What I will do is have them reach out via email, someone who can speak with you. There's no one here at this time.
Appleby said in a statement it had investigated all the allegations we put to it.
We are satisfied that there is no evidence of any wrongdoing, either on the part of ourselves or our clients.
Appleby also said its data had been breached. Australian tax authorities say that should be a warning.